My name is Ibrahim Kesam. I'm the team lead in the telephony space, which falls under the IT infrastructure environment. We fall under Tracker, which is a car and vehicle tracking company. I'm sure you've looked this up. So obviously we're in the business of saving lives. So it's telematics, and call recordings is a part of our business. It's very, very important. It's critical. We would actually say it's a matter of life and death, because in terms of hijackings and getting the customer's vehicle back to them and going back to the recordings. The part of the business that uses Microsoft Teams is not very critical as the rest of the business. However, we have a unique requirement in our business in terms of recording. So we have our primary system, which we mentioned what the name was, and per se, if we're doing IT maintenance tonight on our system, that would mean downtime for that particular system. So we use Microsoft Teams for our critical services. So we do this downtime when there is only critical services are working, which is minimal users. I would count it to about 30 users at maximum. So at that time, we switch them over to Microsoft Teams and we do maintenance on our Aspect system. Not only at the time of maintenance, in the time of downtime or outages or data center outages, we have that as a backup. So the recording part is critical in terms of when we're changing over to use the critical services contact center, those calls need to be recorded 100%. Whereas during the day, it's different users that use Microsoft Teams and their recording licenses. With the previous vendor, we requested that, example, we have 80 licenses or 80 users that we're using during the day from Monday to Friday, 8 to 5, which is our business hours. And per se, if we do have maintenance during after hours, it will only be after hours at midnight and nobody's on the system at that time. But we want to take 20 or 30 licenses from the day users, the users who are working during the day, let the guys at night use it for 2 or 3 hours, change it back to the day users after the maintenance is complete, and we continue. Unfortunately, that wasn't possible on the previous solution. We were being billed for every user we added in the Azure portal. We were being billed for an additional license as well as storage, and we weren't informed of that. So I think there came a point in time where we were told, hey, you guys have 80 licenses, but you're making use of 160 licenses. And we're like, no way, because we make sure there's only a maximum of 80. After some troubleshooting, it was found that every time we add a user to the portal, that remains as a license that's utilized, even though we remove the user and there's only 80 concurrent users at a single given time. To be fair on the previous provider, they did go back and try to suit our requirement and give us what we needed. We did have a further POC with them. Unfortunately, it wasn't what we were looking for. It was more of trunk-based recordings. It wasn't something we were looking for, and we reached out to guys here at Gelden. We explained the situation, and we had the session with Numonix. The guys at demo class, it was something that caught our attention because it was exactly what we were looking for in terms of changing the licensing. The ease of it in terms of having the groups of the licensing, and thereafter when you need to make the change, you just assign or unassign the licenses to the particular group. We did purchase double the amount of licenses that we had and that we need, because I do foresee that the system growing. And I do want to have a better relationship with Numonix. We are really impressed. I think there has been one caveat in terms of training for users. We have had sessions with the Numonix team, for myself and my team, the telephony administrators, they would show us how to navigate around the Numonix application, find the recordings and so forth. But in terms of our requirement of what we needed for licensing and for the compliance recording, we were very impressed, and I think it was a successful implementation. The transition was easy. There was no impact, if I would say, to business. There was 30 licenses we did for the POC. At that point, I don't think we had much issues. The person who trained myself and my team on aiding the users and the processes was very helpful. I think they're still helpful. If you need anything, they just email away or message away. So anything technical, the guys are sorting us out. What they can't assist us with, they have escalated to Numonix and got feedback from Numonix and kept us updated with feedback as well. No real issues. It's been stable.